Florida man sentenced for selling counterfeit drugs on the dark net. Now, this actual individual, he was, when they say counterfeit, he was counterfeit. He wasn't getting them off of anybody else. He was actually making them, pressing them. And Irving's Florida man was sentenced today to 3 years in prison for selling hundreds of thousands of counterfeit prescription drugs, pills through the internet. By selling counterfeit drugs through the darknet, the defendant recklessly endangered the community and placed his own personal gain over the health and safety of the public. And I have to agree with that. You know, me myself actually being licensed to dispense prescribed actual items through the state of California. I mean, I take a lot of responsibility for actually for dispensing these sort of types of actual, either it be instrumental or actual uh, medication itself. But the only thing is that um, we knew where the actual our supplies are coming from. We knew the actual companies were actually acquiring these types of actual either devices or actual substances, and this guy was making it himself. And I'm sure he was no chemist. I'm sure he was no pharmacist to be actually uh, dabbling in this actual type of actual operation. And according to court documents from at least April 2019 until October 2020, this 55-year-old sold at least 200 and almost 250,000 counterfeit Xanax pills through an online hidden marketplace from his residence in Florida. He used a pill press to manufacture the pills that he stamped with the letters that spelled out Xanax. The pills that he created did not contain just alforzolam, which is the genuine Xanax pill contains. He had some other substances that he substituted with. See, that's what I'm saying. He substituted the two ingredients that actually went into these actual pills, and I don't know if the people that were buying it were legit, or I don't know, they're going to the darkness, so I don't think they were that legit. Had an RX on hand, but I mean, that's good that he didn't actually. I said he got shut down before he can hurt somebody. Um, but just for the fact that they could have a deadly consequences, to a community. When I say community, um, that person buying from that name, say for example, he buys 100 pills, he might just turn around and sell to the whole community. That's 100 people that he could actually affect, kill, to keep it real. And that's what makes it actually dangerous about these actual dark web marketplaces and the vendors that operate these actual marketplaces who are engaged in illegal, activity and distribution of controlled substances that include, fentanyl, methamphetamine, and other opiates. And then it's a high risk. It's a high risk, and there's actually a task force that the FBI, the government, has actually created to fight the actual opiate epidemic. That's why you see a lot of actual FBI mention a lot of these reports. First, the fact that they're giving the extra hand, they're actually giving the actual resources to local law enforcement to combat this actual type of actual uh, epidemic, actually, and this epidemic is actually, hurting people. It's actually uh, killing people. And according to them, between June 2019 and August 2020, undercover federal agents purchased multiple packages of actual counterfeit pills. When his home was searched pursuant to a federal search warrant, so now he's dealing with the feds now because over mail, they recovered 16,000 counterfeit pills, a pill press, almost 150,000 in cash that he'll never get back, and they also discovered 6 firearms and miscellaneous ammunition in his residence. Yeah, so he got a little bit of time, in my opinion. He got a little bit of time because he got to hurt a lot of people. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe.